everyone, and welcome to Creating with Ali. Today I'm going to have a little bit of a play around with these dies from Tim Holtz. These dies are Thinlits dies and they are called Gearhead. The set is called Gearhead. So I'm going to use these to create a background for a card that I'm about to make. The first thing I need to do is cut out some of these gear shapes using my Big Shot machine. Now these work in a Big Shot machine or some sort of cutting machine that you may have. I myself use the Big Shot machine. So to do that I'm going to need the platform and the sandwich acrylic sheets, and I like to use the magnetic platform because when you're doing things like this, the magnetic platform is really handy because it actually holds the gears for you, so that when you are putting them through the machine, they're not going to slip away. So I'm just going to layer these ones on. And then we're going to cut them out. So once they're on, we need a piece of paper. I'm just using some 200 GSM paper up from Officeworks. So lay that one over the top. Put the other piece on top of that makes the sandwich. And then we need the Big Shot machine. This is what it is here. It has big rollers. So as this comes in through one side, it applies pressure, which lets the cutting dies do their work. So you come in, see the handle cranking here, and give it a good go through. And I'm going to go backwards and forwards a couple of times here, just so that I get a really nice cut between all the dies. Here we go. Now each month on the channel I want to do a bit of a giveaway. So if you're wanting to stick around to the end of the video, I'll explain to you what to do so that you can be in the running for that giveaway this month. So some of these don't actually come out that well, so I'm not going to keep anything that has died on the way through. Could be that I just did it too many times backwards and forwards. And another handy tool for this one is one of these, which helps to take the pieces out, especially those smaller ones. I'm just going to carefully remove these. Card front, and I've already pre-cut these. These are 4 inches by 5.5 inches or 10 centimeters by 14 centimeters. And what I'm going to do is attach these wheels, gears, over the top of that card. I'm going to need some tacky glue. And a spare finger. Alright, there we go. So that's the background so far. I'm going to let that dry for a bit. Right, and the next bit is to use some paste. I'm using this Inca Gold. A lot of my jars have dried up. Have a look at this. And I've just added in some water to see if I can get them back again. Oops. But yeah, we'll see if I can reactivate them. This one's not looking as bad as the others. So this is the one I'll try and use for this card. So I'm just going to use a paintbrush and try and pick up some of this champagne gold and just paint it over the top of the cogs that I've got here. This Inca Gold has a really lovely shimmer to it. When you have it, you sort of buff it up and it gives it a real shimmer. And it can be used on metal objects as well. So if you have some sort of hardware pieces that you might be using, like hinges, if you're doing anything off the page, you can have the Inca Gold over the top of that, and it will actually stay on the metal. I'm choosing to use a paintbrush just because it's a bit gentler than if I were trying to rub over the top. These cogs and things are still wet from the glue underneath, so I'm just trying to be extra careful not for the paper to pill up a little bit and get too rough because of the wetness. And using the paintbrush, I can get in between all the little pieces of the die, make sure that that Inca Gold has gotten to all the places where I need it to. Now, I've used the Alt-New stamp set and die for the word thanks. I didn't actually use the stamps, but I did use the die cut, and I've already gone ahead and I have used my Big Shot machine to take one of these titles as well, and that's going to go across the front of my card. There we are, so we have our thanks. Then we want to mount it on top of the front of the card. So to do that, I just use some double-sided tape. And there we have a background using the gearhead dies from Tim Holtz to provide a little bit of a textured background for that one for our thank you card. Now, I did mention a giveaway, so here is the giveaway. So again, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment during the month of March, and I will do a random draw of anyone who has left a comment and subscribed for that month, and you may pick up yourself one of these. Now, I'm only a small channel starting out, so it might be that there's only one person. You might be the only person, because I'm only getting very low views, so your odds are pretty good. But hopefully, yeah, I'll get a few more subscribers, which will keep me going, because I know that people are out there wanting to watch the channel. So that is the free giveaway for the month of March. This is March 2022, okay? That's what you will get. So thanks very much for sticking around and watching the process of how I made this particular card. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next one.